Right on Point with Ferdy Waingeh and Salakimi. This is a great show that is aimed at educating, informing and entertaining its participants and viewers. We bring to you guests who have succeeded in particular domains to tell you their story, experiences, successes and challenges. They will inspire, motivate and encourage viewers to take the path to success. Right on Point will touch every walk of life, identify young, innovative, creative, talented and committed Cameroonians, nurture them, mature them and give them exposure through its different shows. Right on Point, the pathfinder to success, building tomorrow's force today. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure to have you once again on this edition of Right on Point. This is our second edition, and on today's edition of the program, we're welcoming our guest, who is the Public Relations Officer of Paywaka Cameroon. You might want to know what Paywaka is all about. If you want to do that, you've got to stay with us, because you're right there, you're right on point. And if you're right on point, you are right on point. Mr. Nsom Wilford, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, Ferdinand. I am Nsom Wilford, and that's me. I come from the grassfields of the northwest region of Cameroon, and I am the Public Relations Officer for Paywaka, and I double in the same capacity as the Marketing and the Communication Manager for Paywaka.
Paywaka, we must to waka. And of course, the transport sector is a key link of the Cameroonian economy and an essential support to the country's accelerated growth strategy. For this sector to accomplish this, there is need for innovation and creativity. It's so essential. This is exactly what Paywaka is coming to do for Cameroon's transport sector. Mr. Nsom Wilford, I want to find out from you. Tell us a bit about yourself. Who is Mr. Nsom Wilford, and what are some of the issues you're involved in?
Yeah, thank you very much once more, Ferdinand. I am Nsom Wilford, a son, a Cameroonian, born with the brain to love, to cherish, and to accept the circumstances as they unfold. And I must tell you that I have, before now, been the same person you see right in front of you, Wilford Nsom. And with what we have been doing before now, you realize that I come here to present a product to Cameroonians. And as soon as I complete what I have to introduce to Cameroonians, then you will know exactly who I am. So my introduction basically will come subsequently.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Nsom Wilford. It's so great having you, as I said earlier. We would like to begin by knowing a little about Paywaka. Paywaka is a new online platform that has to do with aiding those who want to travel to be able to pay their travel tickets from the comfort of their homes, offices, wherever they might find themselves. What is Paywaka all about?
Yeah, I almost thought that you were going to come in with this question from the first side. Paywaka is just one of the products that we are putting into the market for Cameroonians to consume.
All right.
And Paywaka comes from a platform which is known as future coding.
Okay.
And if you have to look back to the history of future coding, you will realize that its initiation started as early as 2017, where the idea of creating a virtual platform to be able to satisfy the needs and to meet up with Global World 2050 in Cameroon was the priority of creating this platform of future coding, where Paywaka happens to be just one of its products, which today I stand a chance to introduce to Cameroonians to be able to buy and then to use.
Paywaka, very reliable, rapid and visible. This is a platform that comes to give innovation to Cameroon's transport sector. What is the innovation that Paywaka is bringing?
If I must take Cameroonians back to the yesteryears, you will realize that the transport sector, which happens to be one of the priorities of Cameroonians, to be able to transport themselves from one end of the country to the other, has been a major problem. Not because Cameroonians are not fit to transport themselves financially, or physically, or by just being able to build up their mind to transport themselves to one end of the country, but because of the inadequate and the inability for Cameroonians or the transport sector to be purely organized to suit the fast changing and competitive nature of transport systems in the entire world. So Paywaka comes from a far end, and it is very objective and very ready to innovate, change the system completely from the analog mode at which it used to be to the digital or to the Android world.
This is a big package coming for the Cameroonian people. Now, we need to be able to understand the content of what Paywaka brings along. What is in it? What are the benefits? Who can benefit? And how is it going to work out?
That sounds beautiful, Ferdinand, because when you talk about who is to benefit, that is exactly the alma mater of creating this Paywaka.
Is it about the rich, the poor? Is it about the old, the needy? Is it about who? Who are those who are going to benefit?
If I must answer the question, you are one of those who are going to benefit.
Oh,
just like I do. Okay. And if you go to my scale of preference, I am the first to benefit, because I am not only satisfied putting the product into the market for Cameroonians to consume, but I'm also very much satisfied trying to satisfy the transport sector in Cameroon and asking Cameroonians and being able to answer the question, what have you done to your country that you expect your country to do something to you? So I want to tell you clearly, and to tell televiewers watching at us at this hour, that Paywaka has come to answer so many questions. What do you stand to benefit? I must plead with you, Mr. Ferdinand, to give me the opportunity to be very precise to Cameroonians on what they stand to benefit when it comes to what we are about to offer. First of all, to you, just like me, who will want to travel from one end of the country to the other, you do not need to bear the risk of rushing to an agency to pay the ticket, because you stand the risk of an accident, and then you stand the risk which time we consider as a precious gift will be misused when you have to rush. So this time around, Paywaka comes to cancel the fact of you moving out of your house and then going to pay a ticket, because you can pay that at your convenience and at the comfort of your home. That is one thing that we stand to benefit. Second, the whole world, the entire world, is aware of the COVID-19 and the pandemic that has certainly threatened every life. And then because of the introduction of Paywaka to Cameroonians, which certainly is going to go operational from the 15th of this month of June 2021, we will cut down saturation in agencies where you have to long in a line in queues, struggling to pay a ticket. We are trying to cut that so that Cameroonians will not be vulnerable. They will not be vulnerable to this pandemic. And that is one of the advantages that Paywaka stands to provide to fellow Cameroonians. I was talking about me and you.
So Paywaka comes at a time with COVID-19 that has been disturbing so much in the world, and we have been called on by most of our governments, to limit movement. Secondly, to limit overcrowding, and so it comes at a time to solve this big problem. Now, one question many people would like to ask: this is new, not just to Cameroon; it's new to Africa. Many African countries don't yet know this kind of technology. Some might know, but very few. Cameroon, in Central Africa, I should say, is one of the fortunate ones to have Paywaka right at the doorstep. How can those who want to use this service rely on the services of Paywaka? How reliable is this agency?
I must not tell you more about the reliability of Paywaka, because Paywaka is not only in Cameroon. It is coming into Cameroon today, for those that are getting the information today. But remember that the idea was nursed since 2017, and before 2017, Paywaka has been operating in other countries of Africa, still under the same platform of future coding. And when we produce these goods, like I earlier said, future coding is a warehouse where people will bring virtual goods and we can sell out there. And we also prepare and build the virtual goods and we sell out to the public. So if you go to other countries in Africa, you will see some of our products, which is Paywaka, and that they are operating, not carrying the same name of Paywaka, but with a different branding. So therefore, it is not new, because we are coming just to improvise and then to strengthen the rate or the level of transportation system in Cameroon with an experience that we do not doubt, and then we are not trying to study, but we already know exactly what we plan to implant in Cameroon. Alright, if you're joining us, ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Right on Point, and on today's edition of the program, we're having as guest no other person than Mr. Nsom Wilford, is the Public Relations Officer of Paywaka Cameroon, which is an online platform through which you can pay your ticket to travel to any part of the country. Why not? Your flight ticket to travel to other parts of the world. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a break, a musical break. I will be right back. Before we go, I would like to inform you that you are going to enjoy the services, the flavor and taste of beautiful music with the African touch coming from the Nambo crew. I'm talking about Don Shell and Akem for the culture. Let's go watch.
Welcome, Ivuda. Quiver Idena, and an Akem life, a two baller, and young Nambo of welcome, Ivuda. A common life day, a two baller, and young Nambo of Akom na sengate, Nyona, Diala.
Ayaka matunchum. Aha. Nambo. Agas. Don't show in the building. I come in the house. The Cracks. T-Son. Luis Alga.
Listen, I'm not the Kong, Kauli, Laffy Fangiba. Enarali Kong and Duasu, Koma Maibana. Why the light on my and I said a jump, Kawi Fangiba. I think she's the way of a true African cow fan. Cow fan. What's the ambu fanaba? Sir, be a sangaba. What you ma wrong of rapa? A chi what do I
Wine Bulawa. Hema. Wine Chafuki. Hema. So if you know your culture, you won't let it go. You won't let it fall your hand.
Ichem janga na ichem Kambe we dey for the culture. Na isem janga ba Isem janga Na isem janga baba Kambe we dey for the culture.
Munchumi ba ibu awo ilungi ba ikwasa. Na wa injala mengeno Diam de tang de zubinjam.
The Cracks.
I fall in the wine and come out. A wine not dong for ma. We do this for the culture. Whoa, 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 whoa. We do this for the culture. When you whoa, baby, the tongue the come I lie.
This ID card from my house, so they should not come land. They don't have time to know my war, then I will only land. But when them like they bang and then I will come back. Like on Kawa, look at what Lou, what happened to no. You need to know about your culture, don't be proud, bro. If you know where you're coming, what you proud of. What them say some see it with the baba. Could they get the color binds the cover them about. Let my call internet for me was the best thing. My mama told me a lot of things, I knew was some new things. Engine no come about. I found on the Zaba.
Ichem janga ba Ichem janga na ichem
Kambe we dey for the culture.
Na isem janga ba
Isem janga
Na isem janga baba
Kambe we dey for the culture.
Awama oka abu kulibu. Tamarala fe warala fi. Nde inkumsa ndu domibo. Tamadona fe watona fi. Honde te tang te kombulamo. For the culture. Sija Banga ba banga we Banga ti bang jangante. Way hey for the culture. For the culture. One hand in the tie bundle.
For the culture.
Wine Bulawa, yeah ma. Wine Chafuki, yeah ma. So if you know your culture, you won't let it go. You won't let it fall your hand.
Listen, anabuna ni konge kauli la vifangeba. Enarali konga nanduasi okoma maebana. Wine like it's a man, I said, how we fangeba. I think she's the way of a true African cow fan. Go more fan. What's the ambu for napa? Sir, be a sangapa. What you my wrong of rapper? What you are doing?
Ichem jangaba, ichem janga, ichem janga na ichem. I'm every day here for the culture. Na isang jangaba, isang janga, isang.
Shout out to Blink Music, Kingdom Vibes Radio. We here, boy tag. I know family. We here.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome back. Hope you had a beautiful break with the Nambo crew with that particular soundtrack for the culture. You can always follow them on YouTube and on Facebook to get more insights and more beautiful products coming out from them. We are back in the program with our guest, Mr. Nsom Wilford, and as I said earlier, if you're just joining us, it's right on point. And on today's program, we are talking about Paywaka, which is a new platform, a new agency, online agency that is here to permit you pay your flight ticket, your travel ticket to any part of the country, Yaoundé, Douala, from home. How can those who are interested in this, because I think that everybody should be, how can they benefit from these services? What are they supposed to do?
Thank you, Ferdinand. It is not a matter of everybody will want, it's a matter of everybody should do it, because we understand that with the evolution of time and with the competitiveness of changes, and with the global world, we are bound to respond to the changes that follow.
Yeah.
So Cameroonians must, in one way or the other, understand that it is necessary at this point in time to be able to travel safe. And to travel safe in Cameroon, you need to be accompanied by Paywaka. I must tell you without regret that Paywaka comes to moderate and also comes to strengthen and then to give the test of time to those who want to travel using this platform.
They want to travel. I want to travel. Those watching us want to travel. What are they supposed to do? Is it about creating an account? Is it about what are they supposed to do exactly?
Thank you. That brings me back to be able to tell Cameroonians what to do just to be right. It is in less than 3 minutes that you will be able to create an account and then pay your ticket. You first of all only need to go to Play Store, download the app Paywaka, and before you realize it is settled in your phone and you have it as an icon. And then click on that icon, put in your ID or your necessary information such as your ID card, and then your mobile money transaction number, and then your private code, which is very personal to you, and then it is open. And once it opens, you have the choice to choose which of the agencies on our platform you will want to travel to. Because we go around the whole country and we are open, and the platform has every agency that you may like to use to travel in Cameroon. And as soon as you see it, do not hesitate. Click on the agency that is your best, and then choose a seat, choose a departure time, and then choose a date for your departure, and then you will see the price. Click on the price, confirm the terms of your travel, and then click on book my ticket. In less than a second, you will have your return ticket, which will be tested and checked at the agency.
Okay. Now, when that is done, creating an account, confirming your number, your telephone number, reserving your ticket and your seat number, how do you pay?
Well, just like I was saying, you have to pay. As soon as all of this is confirmed, you will get the option, pay with MTN mobile money, pay with Orange money, or pay with Express Union mobile money. You have the choice to choose which of those is the best for you as media to pay. And as soon as you choose it, you click on it, and when you click on it, it is confirmed in less than 1 second. You get a return ticket that can be checked, not using the analog. usual way of the yesteryears, but this time around, just by a barcode check.
As easy as that, you create your account, you confirm your number, you reserve your ticket, and you choose your seat, you pay. Buy MTN Mobile Money, Express Union Mobile, Orange Money, and you're good to go. Now, people should be traveling to Kuseri, others to Yomojok, others to Fumban, others might be going right down to Way in the Banchum division. If these people want to travel, should they want to travel, is Paywaka ready for them? Now, this leads me to asking you the question, who are the partners you're working with, and some of the travel agencies already with you, and those you're looking forward to work with in the nearest future?
That sounds beautiful, Ferdinand. You should have mentioned Boyo division, where I come from, and then I would have been a happy person. But let me tell you that in the near future, I will not in any way have an extension on who is a partner, because as I tell you, we go with the best, nothing but the best, and we hold for the best. Give me the opportunity to let Cameroonians know and feel the importance of Paywaka when they have to visit the agency United Express or Mosango bus services, because they are there for them. And then I must tell you that if I must bring you to glorious history, you will understand that an agency like United Express, settled in Yaoundé and concentrated between the lines of the Yaoundé and Douala, is the best and the perfect partner to work with. And we are opportune to be the first to work with them, and they are the first to operate with us in Cameroon, just like Misango that travels between Yaoundé and Douala. And then if you want to know that we will have more partners, do not bother, because it sounds real. We are for real, and we are ready to do it. So for now, the partners that we are working with, and they are ready, and they are capable and competent enough to execute purely what is required of the transport sector in Cameroon, is the United Express in Yaoundé.
Okay. United Express in Yaoundé, but definitely we are sure that you are not going to end at that. You're looking forward to expanding your tentacles to other agencies that are applying the north, going to the northwest and southwest region and other regions of the country.
I have earlier said that it's just a platform. It's a warehouse where you bring your goods, and we can expose them and then we sell. We don't bother how many agencies will come, and our doors are open, and then we are very much ready and then competent to handle it. So the platform is open, and we shall make a test of every part of Cameroon, and you shall pay a ticket, even to Kuseri, through Paywaka.
So reliable, rapid, and secure is Paywaka. So ladies and gentlemen, I would like us to take another short break, and during this break, you're going to suffer the taste and flavor of beautiful music. It's not coming from any other person but Vinora, one of Cameroon's youngest celebrated artists, one of Africa's celebrated artists, celebrated all over the world. This music is on YouTube, Facebook, and all social media platforms. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Money by Vinora.
Long map.
Yo.
Gaji pau bolo.
Keja bolo.
Ne papa.
Masa.
Go find small tea masa.
Go.
You don't go bolo eh. Then after you go talk say you want go. Masa. Yeah.
Melody, music for man way, bombe for pocket. Si tu n'es pas la jungle, reste assis. Bana yoko toko bina nganzoko, zoko toko ban, yoko toko bina money. I dey ball from Monday to Friday, for inside Saturday and Sunday. I dey spending dollars. Baba
Barry Matam
DJ Skynet, c'est l'agent qui parle maintenant. Asia, Eko, Sagia. Ande, si tu n'es pas l'agent, ne danse pas le son-ci. Si tu n'es pas le dos, ne chante pas le son-ci. If you not get the money, oh, make you should have done go. This song you know be now for you. Money the itch from my body. Ale dance again, zegere dance. Ale dance go, zogoro dance. Ale dance again, zegere dance. Ale dance go, zogoro dance. Ale dance again, zegere dance. Ale dance go, zogoro dance. Ale dance again, zegere dance. Ale dance go. I did spend am for euro to dollar. L'argent vient pas CFA qui va changer. Money yo 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 yo, power for money. Baby talk say, a money for hand, I'm back for ground. A money for hand, I'm back for ground. I'm a siki. Soukous katasa. Si tu n'as pas la jungle, plais un peu. Parce que après de pleurer, tu vas chercher. Si tu n'as pas l'argent, ne danse pas le son-ci. Si tu n'as pas le dos, ne chante pas le son-ci. If you not get the money, oh, make you should have done go. This song you know be enough for you. Money be itch from my body. Ale dance again, zegere dance. Ale dance go, zogoro dance. Ale dance again, zegere dance. Ale dance go, zogoro dance. Ale dance again, zegere dance. Ale dance go, zogoro dance. Ale dance again, zegere dance. Ale dance go. From Tete the boss, Saka for me. Ansi, Mama Cindy, ha, Doctor Yusuf. Si tu n'as pas l'argent, ne danse pas le son-ci. Si tu n'as pas le dos, ne chante pas le son-ci. If you not get the money, oh, make you sugar down low. This song you know be enough for you. Money be itch for my body. Ale dance again, zegere dance. Ale dance go, zogoro dance. Ale dance again, zegere dance. Ale dance go, zogoro dance. Ale dance again, zegere dance. Ale dance go, zogoro dance. Ale dance again, zegere dance. Ale dance go.
Sound Grease on the mix.
Because go. Come on, let's go. Go. Oh, man, where?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm definitely sure you all enjoyed that spectacle brought to us by Vinora. Beautiful music from young talented Cameroonians. And of course, for those who are watching us now, you can watch us live on Facebook at the MC Ferdy Events Services, and equally on YouTube at Right On Point TV Talk Show. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to salute all of you who are watching us now from Europe, from North and South America, from Canada, from Africa, from Asia. Wherever you find yourself, we are here to make things happen. This is Right On Point, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We get back to our guests on this edition of the program, Mr. Nsom Wilford. Why should people trust Paywaka? There is a lot of lies telling, there's a lot of anarchy, there's a lot of dubious activities going online these days. What makes Paywaka different? Why should people trust Paywaka?
I will not hesitate telling you that they need to trust Paywaka. Cameroonians need to trust Paywaka because I think I trust myself. I don't only trust myself, I trust my country, I trust my duties, I trust everything about me, and I trust where I come from. So they need to trust Paywaka because since 2017, Paywaka has not relented its efforts towards putting into Cameroonians the reality of times. And that is exactly why today I must make you know, Ferdy, that Cameroonians, within the time we were making our studies as early as 2019, we tried to go to the transporters to verify what are some of the obstacles that are hindering this movement on paying their tickets online. And I finally realized that it was all settled about anarchy. And then now I must make sure that between that 2019 and 2021, Paywaka and its engineers and technicians who are professionally trained, who are very much versed with the system, have prepared a complete security system to protect all Cameroonians who might like to travel using the online booking system. One, we have tried as much as possible to keep a 24/7 system to be very ready to secure all of those who might, in one way or the other, want to tamper with the system. And they will be there to track down those people. Secondly, we have made sure that we will no longer allow the management of agencies to run their personal activities, especially when it comes to online, because they are not very much versed with it, or we are very much prepared to train them to upgrade their system and be ready to face the challenges that may come their way. And therefore, anybody who happens to pay his ticket online will be very much secured, because we have introduced no longer the idea of analog tickets, but the barcode check, which must certainly come back. That is why, after a successful creation of account with Paywaka, and then after a complete reservation of a ticket with Paywaka, you come to realize that there is a recent ticket to you, which is digitally designed and can only be checked by an expert, and those experts we are going to provide right at the agencies to check, and they will work hand in glove with those that are at that agency.
Wonderful. With Paywaka, it's traveling with style. That is the slogan. Paywaka, travel with style. What style? What new?
I should have been expecting you to tell me how many styles I have.
Yeah,
because with Paywaka, the styles are just too many that I cannot explain. But let me tell Cameroonians why that slogan is so beautiful, and it must take to effect very soon, come the 15th of June 2021. You will travel at United Express. You want to be at ease, probably because you might be feeling not very comfortable.
You want to pee.
You want to go to the toilet. You don't need to stop the driver before you go out. Okay. No. You just they need to just show you where to ease yourself while the car is moving. That is one of the styles. Just one. And if I might probably come to the second. We have hostesses that are very much ready to ask you at every second, do you feel comfortable, sir? Are you happy, sir? And what can I do for you, sir?
Can you eat
and
something,
it is right there with United Express, and then they are comfortable. They will give you a bottle of water, give you some chewables, and life goes perfect. And then you travel with style. But that notwithstanding, fellow televiewers, I must also remind you of the efficiency in the reality of traveling. Which is that of your security and the efficiency that must be reserved, and the confidence reserved in the driver. Not only we partner with agencies that have competence and drivers who are very reliable and have the experience on the highway, we also do have practical seminars with them on the security, with the state involved about transporting fellow Cameroonians from one end of the country to the other. So traveling with style means traveling with the driver. And if you must travel with the driver, then check United Express and Mosango, because you will travel with style.
Paywaka, that's so beautiful. Thank you very much. It happened with me one time. I was traveling from Yaoundé to Bamenda, somewhere after Macedonia. I'd eaten a lot of soya and some fish, and I'd taken some gino. My stomach was a little pushy, and somewhere around the corner I was like, driver, if you stop my shit. And so at times it's really so difficult to say that loud, because it looks nasty. But of course, with United Express, as the PRO of Paywaka has just told us, you can do that right in the bus when the car is moving. The question others will be asking, where the shit go for? All that is programmed, ladies and gentlemen. All that is programmed.
No, you must tell them it's a digital kind of shit.
All right.
Everything is digital or virtual.
Beautiful. Now, so many people, I think so many people watching us would like to, feel this service. They would like to get engaged in this service. I would like to find out from you, if I go now I already have Paywaka on my phone. I downloaded the app already. Now, if I pay now, if I want to travel now, can it be done now? Do we have to wait for some future date for the launching, or what's coming up?
Thank you, Ferdinand. This brings me back to the fact that Cameroonians who might have heard this program and are very much ready to work with Paywaka should be very patient, because we took our time to prepare this on stage and we are taking our time to do the launching. And in less than a few hours, if I might not be making a mistake, in less than 5 days, we shall be going very official in Cameroon, as our launching date shall be on Tuesday the 15th of June 2021, and purely it shall be done with the partner agencies with whom we have decided to work from the start. And you are welcome. Do not hesitate, because from the 15th you can go strike our platform and then you will be able to get all the agencies available and travel to any part of Cameroon without any regret.
Paywaka, the launch is going to be on the 15th of this month, and if you want to use this service, which is one of Cameroon's best innovative services in the area of transport and in the area of easing movement, then trust Paywaka. This is a reliable, rapid, and very sure source. So, before we get to the last part of this program, I will want us to get a publicity break. And after that publicity break, ladies and gentlemen, stay with us. Don't move an inch, because there's still a lot in store for us during the last part, during the last segment of this program. We will be right back. Stay with us. Hello, do you wish to travel and would like to pay your ticket from the comfort of your home? Would you want to avoid the stress of long queues at travel agencies? You don't want to be in a huge crowd and risk getting the COVID-19? Paywaka is the deal.
Paywaka is your reliable, rapid, secure and visible online travel booking agency in Cameroon and beyond. To enjoy their top-notch services, it's so simple. Create an account, confirm with your telephone number, reserve your ticket and seat number, then you're good to go.
You can pay your travel ticket through your MTN mobile money, Orange Money, or your Express Union mobile account. Contact us at 672-250860, 698-883204 for more information.
Visit our website www.paywaka.com. Write to us info@paywaka.com. Hook up with us at facebook.com/paywaka. With Paywaka, travel with style.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for staying with us. After the publicity page, we are right here on point. And if you're watching us right now, you're right on point. And if you're right on point, you are right on point. Here, together, we win. We are receiving our guest today, as I told you earlier, is the Public Relations Officer of Paywaka Cameroon, a new, innovative and creative online platform through which you can pay your travel ticket to any part of the country without leaving home. He has been talking a lot. I know we have learned a lot. So now, I want to find out from you, Paywaka is dealing with an online platform that permits people to pay tickets from the comfort of their homes. Is there any other service that Paywaka and partners are offering Cameroonians? It's only about the travel ticket.
Paywaka has a series and will continue to have other services to offer, especially to Cameroonians.
Okay.
And for instance, we are already building a mail service that will be able to go to what we will probably call a pot-a-pot, pick it up from your door and then send it to the destination as required. That notwithstanding, on the platform of Paywaka, you will understand that we are not only into ticketing on buses and whatever, but we also do car rental at an elevated state where you can get in there, pick up a car of your choice, rent it to any direction of Cameroon, and then you will get the best of drivers, get the best of services, and we give it to you for those without regret. So we have many more, and then many more still to come.
If I want to send a mail, if I want to send some goods, can I come to Paywaka?
Well, give us till the launching date, which happens to be the 15th of June 2021, and then go to our site. Before you realize it, we are not just only equal to the mailing system, but we are equal to so many other things, which you will discover.
All right, and of course, ladies and gentlemen, Nsom Wilford has been giving us a lot of information here. We have been having a lot of entertainment too along the program today. As we get to the last segment of this program, I want to put him through some test questions. You will have him 2 seconds to answer the questions and 2 seconds or 3 to tell us why. Those are the test questions. I hope you're ready.
Very much ready.
All right.
Always ready.
Always ready. It's about Paywaka, so it's always ready. So, what's your best color?
Probably blue.
Why?
Because I like the color blue.
Why?
Because I think that that is what I have loved before now.
Why?
Because that color makes me happy.
All right. And then what's your best meal?
Well, fufu corn.
What makes you like that?
Yeah, I was born with fufu corn. I love it.
From Kong.
Sure.
The land of the legendary, people of legendary hospitality, the land of Fort Clement II. So It's so wonderful. So, between half a dozen and 6, which one do you prefer?
Well, I would rather prefer 6.
Why?
Because half a dozen sounds heavier.
Sounds heavier.
Sure.
But half a dozen is 6.
Yes.
Would like to go with the little number?
Not only the little number, but it takes time to say half a dozen instead of just saying 6.
Because Paywaka is about speed, it's about rapidity, so we need to take what goes faster.
Sure.
6 to the point, rather than taking a long road. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's what Paywaka is all about. If you want to have more information about Paywaka, don't fail to visit their website, www.paywaka.com. You can write them through email at info@paywaka.com. You can go to Facebook to check them at facebook.com/Paywaka. You can call the telephone numbers 672-250860, 679-587525 for more information. Paywaka is here to stay. Paywaka is here to make things easier. Paywaka is here to accompany all travelers. If you're pregnant, you can leave your home. If you're disabled, you can leave your home. If you want to avoid COVID-19, if you want to pay your ticket from the comfort of your home, your office, your farm, wherever you want to be, even in a beer parlor, in church, you can do that through Paywaka. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a pleasure having our guest, Mr. Nsom Wilford, the Public Relations Officer of Paywaka, who was here today to educate and to inform. We brought in artists, the Nambo crew and Vinora, who got you all entertained. But before you leave us, sir, your last word.
Thank you very much, Ferdy, and to televiewers and lovers of Right On Point. I must tell you that I am so proud to have had you like one of those who were going to listen to us today. Do not hesitate to pay your ticket online through Paywaka, and you will have the opportunity to have the variety of agencies to choose which you want and to travel to any part of this country. And to my fellow youths belonging to Cameroon, do not always hesitate to come on point so that we can be able to help our country and then help our transport sector. I must not go without thanking my people listening to me up the hills of Com, everywhere surrounding Cameroon. Why not my French brothers settled around Sang Malima? I'm talking about Eyomojok.
Yeah.
I should be talking about Bengbis. I should be talking about Kwesi.
Yeah.
And why not talk about Kuseri?
Thank you very much.
If you are listening to me, Paywaka is the best of companions you can ever have. Try us, and then you work out for style.
Thank you very much, Mr. Nsom Wilford. It was a pleasure having you on this edition of the program. This is the very second edition of our program, Right On Point. Together we win, and that's our slogan. Tous nos frères et sœurs francophones qui sont en train de nous regarder là, Paywaka, c'est un site de réservation en ligne de tickets de bus, très rapide, avec visibilité, sécurité et fiabilité. Recevez en toute sécurité et voyagez en style. And that's how we come to the end of this edition of the program today. I've been Nsom Ferdy Waingeh as your host. Meet us every Friday at 7 p.m. on Facebook at MC Ferdy Waingeh Event Services, YouTube, Right On Point TV show. We are all there for you. We are here for you. And thank you very, very much for staying with us. Cannot fail to thank the director of our program, Mr. Subless, for the work. And our collaborators, Mr. Mwam George and Bobe Kwanjut Romeo. Have a blessed evening. You're all wonderful people. God bless you and stay blessed. Without leaving out our sponsors of the program, Paywaka itself here with us, Comnomites United States and Comnomites Cameroon, the Young Veteran Social Club of Bamenza under the auspices of Bobin Kwai Nelson, and Perfumery King of CEO La Vista. Thank you very much. Have a blessed evening. See you same time next week, 7 p.m. Keep the random.